Hey guys, thanks for joining us today. It is one of those crazy days in the car business, especially in the Corvette world. I told you the other day, if we had anything notable to talk about in regards to the first 2024 order cycle constraints, we would do a video today. Well, we actually have some stuff to talk about. That's coming up in just a second. Want to remind you where we're going to be this weekend. We're going to be at the annual Corvettes at Corsa show brought to you by Corvette Cleveland, held at the Corsa Performance Facility in Berea, Ohio on Industrial Parkway. Come by, see us, show off your car. There'll be, and it's all Corvettes, there'll be 300 plus Corvettes there from all years. Some great stuff, great show, great people, and you'll have an opportunity to sign up with your car if you get voted and you win in your category a Corsa exhaust tip trophy. I don't have mine here to show you. I was fortunate to get one a couple of years ago. God bless you and Lane. Now see, isn't that thing cool? And I think, yeah, it has to be one of the neatest trophies that you can win at a car show. Corvettes at Corsa this Sunday. Come by my table. You'll have an opportunity to win. I'm going to show you some stuff here. This little prize pack I have for you, and we will draw that. Must be present to win about 1:45 on Sunday afternoon. I've got this beautiful white C8 cooler bag, and inside we've got more stuff. Of course, we got a Ricky hat for you. You're going to get the bag too. I have a couple of my exclusive Zora Head Stop Dreaming, Start Driving t-shirts. I hope the size fits you guys. I have a couple 70th anniversary t-shirts. I do hope I have the right size for you guys. The 70th anniversary of Corvette, how special is that? I also have, oh, this one's really pretty. Look at this, ladies. I hope this fits you if you win this. Look at that. I don't know if you can see the shimmer on that Corvette logo in there. Yeah, that's one for the ladies. That's all in this prize pack. If you sign up, absolutely free. I'll have some free posters to give away. The Coughlin green Z06 poster and one of my Rapid Blue car. Also have down in here, let me give you this. Oh, you guys got to check out this. This is pretty cool. Ooh, a little white water bottle. That's kind of neat, yeah. Z06 jacket. 23 Corvette brochure. A 118, I got a lot of these, a 1/18 scale die cast. This is all one prize pack that you can sign up to win. And then finally we have the C8R little remote control car too. You guys know I'm a big kid and I want you to be the same. So come by, see me at Corvettes at Corsa this Sunday. My table will be right when you pull into the event off to the right-hand side. All right, so let's put some of this stuff away, and we do have some 24 constraints to talk about. Stuff exactly what I told you would happen is happening. Like I said the other day, just because we're transitioning into 2024 doesn't mean that the constraints are going to just go away magically. That would be great if they did, but they're not. They've been around since the beginning of this car. It could be pieces, parts, it could be suspensions. Although there's not any constraints on suspensions. The Z51 versus non-Z51, that's been lingering for a year. Big controlled quantities. Like I said before, if you get 10, you could do 7 Z51s and only 3 non-Z51s. So we didn't see that on the constraint report. I'm going to, like I said, put this away, and then we're going to talk about that here in just a second. So here's what's happening today. This is the first order cycle for 2024 Corvette. Stingray and Z06 only. E-Ray is going to start sometime in August, as we've talked before in previous videos. So today until tomorrow, we can tag orders. Goes through batch processing over the weekend. And then Tuesday, one more look at them to finalize the orders. And then they go to 3000 status production control. These cars will be built sometime in late September to early October. We'll keep you up to date on how that progresses. As we told you before, too, in case you missed it, 2023 production has been extended through September 12th. And let's not forget about the new retention program that GM has in place for 2024 Z06 and E-Ray. Something that you sign, and if you sell that vehicle within 6 months, the next owner would not have a warranty. Also on the new retention program, there is no, if you keep it 6 months and you don't resell it, there's no rewards of $5,000 like they have for the 2023 Z06 right now. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Oh, and before I get into the constraints real quick, yes, I did see the report. Thank you, Keith, a Corvette blogger, for calling me late last night and I was doing my grocery store run. It's not a sinkhole, could be developed. They've had geologists look over the Corvette assembly plant area. There was a big water main break underneath. It caused a hole. They stopped the first shift, but my understanding is that they're back working today, first and second shifts. This car, This car's been a blessing, but it's also been cursed. I mean, look at how many things have stopped us from moving forward, but yet we get around it and we still continue moving forward. As we're going to talk now about 2024 ordering. If you've got a Stingray allocation that's up today, okay, so keep in mind as we do these reports once a month, once your order is released past 3,000 status, these new constraints that'll pop up month over month and they change month over month, they won't affect your order, but right now they could affect your order from actually getting released and getting placed. So again, for the first order cycle for 2024 Stingray, a lot of constraints, and a constraint doesn't necessarily mean that it's not available. Could be available, but in controlled quantities, as we're going to discuss right now. A lot of wheels for Stingray. The gloss black forged wheel, that is on constraint, only 157 available for the country. I didn't get any of those. The midnight gray spoked wheel, that's also a forged wheel. 149 are available in the first order cycle. And I'll come back to that in a second. The two new wheels for 2024 are also on constraint. It's the new wheels. The 5-spoke satin graphite aluminum wheel is limited to 94 wheels nationwide, and the 5-spoke silver aluminum painted wheel at 149 available for the country. And we talked about this, and you expect that when you do a new model year changeover, that the new colors could be delayed or available in limited quantities. And in fact, they are. It's almost like I've done this before. Thanks for joining us. The new Riptide Blue Metallic only limited to 32 Stingrays. So what happened in 23 is continuing to happen now. Elkhart Lake Blue was canceled before that last order cycle. So people that were waiting for Elkhart Lake Blue just a couple of days before the order cycle, well, all of a sudden it wasn't available. I had a lot of those clients because the Riptide is very similar to Elkhart Lake Blue, about the same tone, a little brighter, a little more vibrant. So they said, you know what, I'll wait for the new color. So I've got one of those guys that would be up potentially for this first cycle, but it's on constraint. Of the 32 I just mentioned, we didn't get any. So here the snowball continues to roll. The other new color for 2024 is cacti green, and it is zero availability for this first order cycle. No cacti green at all for Stingray. Sea Wolf gray metallic, and if you see that color from a distance, you don't realize that there is, got to get up close, there really is a metallic in that. That is available, but limited to only 8 Stingrays in this first 2024 order cycle. Let's talk about Z06. And as you saw, I didn't talk about Z51 versus non-Z51. That's been an issue for a year. So in this first cycle, this changes month over month. In this first cycle, it doesn't matter if you have a Z51 request or a non-Z51. If your order doesn't have any hiccups with these constraints, then orders are going to get approved. If the dealer has an allocation, then the thing will move forward for you. Okay, Z06. And yeah, we're going to have some color constraints here too on Z06. But first and foremost, the visible carbon fiber ground effects that have been almost non-existent throughout the whole model year of 2023. They're going to be available to start 2024, but limited in 110 quantities in this first cycle for 2024. The visible carbon fiber, that's the CFV code. If you're looking for the visible carbon fiber high wing, the TOG, that's limited to 74 quantity here in the first cycle for 2024. And the carbon flash high wing, which is TOF order code, that's limited to 110. So they're both made out of carbon fiber. 74 exposed carbon fiber and only 110 high wing in the carbon flash painted carbon fiber. Here's one that kind of shocks me. It's available, but controlled quantities, and I think it's a must-have option. The performance of the Z06 is just literally insane. I've driven it 3 times at the NCM Motorsports Park. Ceramic brakes are on constraint, nationally available at 220 quantities in this very first cycle. Let's talk colors. Riptide Blue Metallic is available for Z06 in the first cycle, only limited to 15 cars. Cacti is at 0, so that is just not available in the first run at all. And Sea Wolf Gray Metallic is available. Only 4 cars nationally can be ordered in the first cycle for 2024. So what do you guys think? Was that notable? Was that worthwhile information? Yeah, we're just starting 2024. That's what's going on in real time in your retail market. I appreciate you taking the time to watch us, to listen to us, and come out and meet us this Sunday at Corvettes at Corsa in Berea, Ohio. Also this Sunday is going to be our Coffee with Conti show. Yeah, I'm at it again. I did something to my car, you're gonna go, oh no, Rick, what did you do? See you guys Sunday. Have a great day.